Scaredy Mouse. In a small hole behind a cupboard under the stairs lived a large family of mice. The youngest was called Squeak. Squeak was a small mouse, a scared mouse, a stay-at-home mouse. One evening, Squeak was woken up by his sister, Nibbles. "Let's go to the kitchen," she said. "I've just seen something yummy, a chocolate cake as big as a wheel." Squeak loved chocolate, but he was very scared. "What if I get lost?" he worried. "What if we meet the big ginger cat with green eyes?" "The ginger cat's asleep," said Nibbles, "and I know how to stop you from getting lost." Nibbles fetched a big ball of string and tied it to one end around Squeak. "There," she said, "all you have to do is follow the string and you'll find your way home." They scurried out of the mouse hole and into the dark, shadowy hall. Squeak kept close to Nibbles, trailing the string behind him. But as they crossed the hall, Squeak saw a long, striped tail. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran away and found that harum, scared drum sound and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a scarf." Squeak slowly came out of his hiding place. Through the dining room scampered Nibbles and Squeak, under the table and under the chairs. But just as Squeak was about to eat a cookie crumb, he saw two eyes gleaming in the dark. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran away, this and that, harum, scarum, round and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a toy." Squeak smiled nervously. Into the living room they scurried, past the fireplace and past the ticking clock. Suddenly, Squeak froze in his tracks. There, peeking above the arm of the sofa, was a head with two sharp ears. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran away, this and that, harum, scarum, round and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a cushion." "Silly me," said Squeak. Into the kitchen tiptoed the two mice, across the floor and past the cupboard. Squeak peeped inside. He shivered and shook. There, in the shadows, was something funny. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" he cried. Squeak ran away, this and that, harum, scarum, round and back. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only a feather duster." "Phew," said Squeak. Just then, Nibbles spotted the chocolate cake on the table. It didn't take them long to find their way up to it. Soon their paws and whiskers were lickety and stickety with chocolate. "Yum," sighed Nibbles. "I could eat all day." Squeak was a hungry mouse, but also a worried mouse, a scared mouse, a want-to-go-home mouse. So he scrambled down the fridge, and Nibbles followed, and the cake followed. And they heaved the cake across the floor, but just as they reached the door, a shadow fell across their path. "It's the cat! It's the cat!" cried Squeak. "Don't be silly," said Nibbles. "It's only..." "The cat! Run, Squeak!" Squeak ran this way and that, harum scrum, round and back. The big ginger cat narrowed his eyes, opened his claws, and pounced. But the cat found himself caught in a web of string. The more he struggled, the more he became tangled, until soon as he was tied up like a fat ginger parcel, a mad cat, a sad cat, a feeling like a fool cat. Squeak was no longer a small mouse or a scared mouse. He was as bold as a lion mouse. And the next time he met the big ginger cat, he just said, "Boo!" The end.